So, distinguished guests, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 2014 Soldiering On Awards.
We're here tonight at the Park Plaza to celebrate some incredible stories and working with all of the military communities and all the military charities to recognise some inspirational people.
I still can't believe I'm here. It was incredibly nervy, exciting and completely humbling.
If you follow the narrative through this evening, there's been a set of extraordinary stories about how people who have been put into a completely better place as a result of a massive amount of voluntary charitable help, without which some of them would not have survived, many of them would not have found a way to restore a meaningful life.
I've been very privileged to meet a number of tonight's award winners already, and I'm truly humbled by the example they set of the spirit of soldiering on, and I know you're going to agree. Their examples have impressed many, and I have a letter of support here received from Prime Minister David Cameron, which I would like to take a moment to read to you. He says, "Good evening. Firstly, I'm sorry I can't be with you tonight, but I wanted to express my very best wishes to this truly important awards ceremony."
Because I'm just a mum, but I'm just very grateful and humbled by it. So it's just a bit surreal because I don't see myself as any different to any other mum. But it's very appreciative.
For a bloke from a council estate in Manchester to actually be brought to an event like this and then to obviously walk away with this, it's phenomenal. It's something that I would never have dreamed of.
It's fantastic. I think we don't get much of a chance to say thank you to our forces. And so any opportunity that we do, a time like tonight where we all come together to pay tribute, really is something special.
I think it's important that we recognise all of the charities that are here tonight, and particularly Soldiering On for the excellent work that they've done in bringing us all together to celebrate excellence amongst the service personnel.
It kind of puts things into perspective for me. It's certainly one of the things that I feel very strongly about. I mean, you see people going through incredible journeys. I know it's a cliche, but it really does kind of make you rethink everything.
The beauty of Soldiering On is that they're effectively representing more than 300 military charities, and all of the money that goes to them actually funnels into everyone. So it's effectively trying to act as a bit of a funnel to bring charity to military purposes.
I think all of us sleep a little bit more comfortably in our beds, but we need to open our eyes that to enable us to do so, there are brave people out there risking their lives. I'm not a man who goes out and has the danger that needs to be faced in order to do so. So I'm really just here to honour those that do face that danger.
It suddenly came to me that this was something very special indeed, and in a humble sort of way, I think I'm glad that I'm part of that.
And I was delighted to give Jerome his award tonight, and to be with two of his guys, who are amazing. Both have lost their legs. Their morale is so high, is so fantastic, and that's what makes this country so wonderful.
Heartwarming, very heartwarming. I mean, puts a lot of things in perspective of our own lives.
Honoured to be here again for myself and for the boys, and to share.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's an honour to be here. I got invited and didn't even have to think twice. Anything to do with the military, for the brave guys who go overseas for long periods of time and fight for a great cause. That's why I'm here. We shall never surrender. And it's an absolute honour to be here. Thanks very much for inviting me, and congratulations to everyone who's won and everyone who's been nominated. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
You don't set about doing your job in the forces to look for rewards. You do your job because it's your job and because you love doing it.
I think what's so important about Soldiering On Awards is the very nature of the award. You're looking and recognising people who work, if you like, behind the scenes in enabling others to do things. And I think that's really, really important, actually.
I salute Carlton Younger and Charles Clark and all of our award winners here this evening, each of whom have provided a shining example to us all of what it means to soldier on through adversity, and in doing so to bring new meaning to their own lives and to the lives of others.
Quite humbling, because having listened to the earlier awards, I realised that
I hadn't suffered to the same extent, and I admire the courage of all of them.
That generation enabled my generation to have a very privileged childhood and adulthood.
I think it's just important to bring attention to the fact that money still needs to be raised because people need help, because ultimately they're offering their lives to protect the rest of us.
Electric out there at the moment, everyone's very excited. Thank you to everyone who voted, and thank you to Soldiering On for the award, and to Kenner Partners for the nomination, and Better Home, and everyone else who voted. Thank you.
In addition to the awards tonight, we all want to help the charities involved by raising so much needed funds for them. And this is where you can all come in.
We support a charity in Africa, and we wanted to balance our portfolio with a UK charity. And to be honest, I can't imagine any charity better than Soldiering On. It can only grow. I think we've had 2 very successful years of sponsorship. I'm hoping that that will continue and grow more and more for the event next year and for the next a number of years. I think the stories we heard tonight just make the point. These guys and girls do amazing things for the country. They do it as part of their job, and they have some horrific things happen to them. They need support when they come back, and this charity is here to support them and their families when they come back.
It's important to us for the cultural aspect, for the community engagement. It's the right thing to do, and when I look at all my employees who are sitting around watching the people being honoured, they feel proud to be a part of a bigger community other than just what they do on a day-to-day job.
I think it's fantastic that you recognise people like Sarah tonight. It's just going to be very, very exciting for her, and it's important to recognise true effort.
I would just like to thank everybody who supports Soldiering On, because without that support in a range of things that we do, then life would be very difficult for trustees. But in fact, as a trustee, it's a sheer pleasure to be part of this.
We've already got some great people coming forward next year. Lots of offers of help. I have a great team behind me. Let's see where they go from here. Looking forward to working with Lord Astor, looking forward to working with the community. Sky's the limit. Let's see what we can do.